Hello everybody, my name is Agatha Weblove, and I'll be giving a quick spoiler-free review of the new book by Rainbow Rowell, Carry On. If you do not know what Carry On is about, here is a synopsis. It's about Simon Snow, a chosen one boy, an orphan, who lives at the Academy of Watford, Hogwarts practically, with his two best friends Penny and Agatha. And during this book, we basically come to do mischief and come into danger with the Great Invincible Humdrum on our heels. The Great Invincible Humdrum is basically Lord Voldemort of this series for all you Harry Potter fans. He steals magic from the land, and we have to come together to defeat him, and that includes our mortal enemy, Baz. And it's jam-packed with action and adventure and love and romance, and it's good for everyone. I highly recommend it. From what I've been told by Caitlin, she says this is her second favourite Rainbow Rowell book. She says her first is Attachments, then Carry On, then Landline, then Eleanor and Park, and then Fangirl. Caitlin had told me that throughout the entire book she was thoroughly confused because she wasn't sure if this book was supposed to have been written by either Kath, the fanfiction writer in Fangirl, or by Gemma, the author of the Simon & Snow series. But then, after she read the book, there was an author's note by Rainbow Rowell who clarified that she was in fact writing her own fan fiction of the Simon & Snow series, which is fictional, which was written by Rainbow Rowell. So this is basically Rainbow Rowell's take on Simon & Snow. And she also said that the book hadn't really picked up until page 150, which is basically when Baz showed up in the book. That isn't really a spoiler. I'm sorry if you think it is a spoiler. She loved Baz. I have no clue why she didn't love me as much. She said she liked Penny way better than me. She said her character in order of love is Baz, Simon, Penny, and then me, all the way at the bottom. I think she called me crappy. Don't really want to clarify or go into that right now. Everyone hates me. Agatha Weblove, unloved by every reader who's read this Carry On book. Damn you, Rainbow Rowell, making me so non-likable. Caitlin had also told me that she loved Simon and Baz together, that they were the most adorable couple she's ever read on any book ever, and they were her favorite Rainbow Rowell couple ever. And I think that's a pretty important thing because Caitlin loves her Rainbow Rowell couples and her Rainbow Rowell books. So I think it's just amazing that this book can hold up to her other contemporary books. Since this isn't even contemporary, it's Rainbow Rowell's first non-contemporary book, and it's pretty good. Maybe Rainbow Rowell should read and write more non-contemporary books. Caitlin had also told me that she loves this concept of this book, which is basically like Hogwarts, which is like Harry Potter, and the only thing she didn't like were the stupid spells in this book. They're not like how they were in Harry Potter with like the weird made up words. It's basically like normal English phrases, like normals or mundane muggles. Normals are what they call them in this universe. Basically like a phrase like up and away, or I could eat a horse or something like that. It's kind of stupid, but it kind of works with the book, kind of how childish it is, kind of. But they do say the F word in this book, which I was kind of surprised she mentioned. It's not that weird to me, but she said it was a good mix between childish and kind of adultish, so thumbs up to that, I guess. Caitlin also said that she is really disappointed by this ending, kind of. Well, she loved the ending actually, but she was disappointed that it ended so cleanly, that there wouldn't need to be a second book, and she's pretty sad by that because she really wants there to be a second book, which is kind of different from what Rainbow Rowell usually does, which is just having, standalones. So she's pretty disappointed by Rainbow Rowell not wanting to write a second book. But the author's note at the end of the book, she said that she was done with the Simon and Baz, and she just kind of needed to finish it in its own book. She wasn't done with them in Fangirl, and then she's like, hey, I need them in an own book, so I wrote Carry On. Basically, that's what the author note says. So yeah. And the last thing Caitlin had said to me before she left me to do this video, she said that she highly recommends this book to everyone, and she means everyone. Not just past Rainbow Rowell readers or fantasy readers, she means anyone who's basically ever picked up a book once in their life should definitely read this book. She just thinks it's so spectacular and so moving and so adorable that everyone should just have it in their life. So if you're watching this video, this Carry On spoiler-free video, she says, go out to Barnes & Noble, go out to Amazon, go to any book buyer that you go to and pick up this book today. Even go to the library. So yes, go out to those places and pick up Carry On by Rainbow Rowell today. Anyway, that ends this book talk about Carry On, and I really enjoy talking with you guys, and I hope to do it soon again, but probably not because this is probably going to be a standalone. Anyway, I really enjoyed talking with you guys, so this is Kate's Corner, signing off. Be gone!